Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you. Um, oh, wow. I am back. Ghost of the Darkness is back once again. Um, it's been a while. The last time I was on video like this was, let's see if I can get this right. December the 30th or something like that of last year. I know it was right before New Year's Eve. Yeah. Um, okay, so I do have a topic that I want to talk about. But first thing, let me say this first. Like I always do, I like to always do this in the beginning. Today is July the 5th, actually, and 2019, and the time is 1:47 a.m. I'm still up. Uh, I had to stay up all day to prepare for this video, you know. But, I'm always up around this time anyway. A lot of times I won't go to sleep or fall asleep till about 5 o'clock in the morning. Um, I hope you can hear me very good. I do have a fan going in the background because, it's summertime and it's hot, you know. And so hopefully that fan uh, is not bothering y'all in the background. Um, okay, so as y'all already know, I I I'm on here sharing my whole life story, and I'm on here sharing my story for my kids. Um, so that's what I'm doing, and so I'm like doing a video diary as well. Like sometimes I'll come on and do these little videos, to let everybody know how I'm doing, so everybody can see me in the flesh, right? Uh, Let everybody know that I'm alive and well, you know. Um, I hope y'all like my hair. I just finished this yesterday actually, and I'm kind of still working on it. Like the back, I have to, you know, do some touching up in the back or whatever. But you know, I don't really know if this is the style now, the blue and the black hair, but I have been getting a lot of compliments and for example, yesterday it was like pulled back like this. It was like pulled back, and everybody kept giving me compliments yesterday, and it wasn't even finished. So I'm hoping that everybody likes this. You know, um, like I've always told y'all, I always try to do different things with my hair, my makeup. As you can see, I got the glitter going on too. I got me a little glitter going on. Um, you know, uh, I decided to shave the sides of my hair. You see, my hair is, let me pull it back so y'all can really, really see how this is here. But, yeah, I do my own hair. I try to do my own makeup, and did my earring just fall? I think it did here. Oh, yes, it did. Oh, shoot, my video's messing up already. Um, My earring. Hold on for a second, people. I gotta come right back. I'm gonna pause this for a minute. Okay, I'm back. So like I was saying that, let me raise this up a little bit. You know, I'll be doing my own box braids, you know, crochet braids. I got this, how I did this was I actually did the crochet braids, you know how you braid it up and then you just put them through your hair. Anybody who knows about crochet knows exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. Um, you know, I can wear it to the side if I want. You know, and so yeah, I like the shave look. This time I'm gonna try not to sit so close to this camera because you know it makes my hands look bigger than what they are. Although I'm going to be painting my nails as I'm talking to y'all tonight or early this morning. Um, but yeah, you know I try to do my own hair. And, I mean, not try. I do my own hair. And let's see, I got me some new earrings going on. I actually did make these myself. I just took I just took these beads off of a necklace that I had bought a long time ago, and this right here is like the little earring finding right here. And I just got these on Amazon, and that's how I did that. Um, so I hope you like these as well. One thing about me, I don't have to be looking all perfect when I come on cam, but I do try to, you know, look my best, you know, because I'm making this uh, for my kids and I'm making this public. Um, and like I said earlier, I haven't been doing videos that much because one reason, the reason why I don't make videos that much is because, you know, remember I told y'all in the other videos, because, you know, the reason why I'm on here in the first place is to share my story for my kids, right? And so if y'all have been following me and have watched a lot of my videos, there's one video where I say you might not see me as much on video unless my daughter is here, one of my daughters, uh, because she's been like kind of slowly coming back into my life, you know. Um, so because you know, just to recap a little bit, um, I never raised my kids, and I also had addiction problems, drugs and alcohol. Um, now I sobered up. I sobered up, you know, not too long after they was in foster care. Um, you know, I sobered up in 2002, and I'm 47 now. And you know, I'm just recapping a little bit. Um, and I reunited with two of my kids back in 2002, 2000 and I think it was 2003 or something like that. But a year before that, I had got sober clean from alcohol and drugs. Excuse me. That glitter is getting in my mouth as I talk here. Lord. Um. So yeah. So I'm not ready to, I've been on here sharing my story, just recap a little bit, and I'm not really ready to, well, hold on, let me see if I get this right. I shared about the first decade and the second decade of my life, but I haven't went into the third decade of my life yet. I know y'all probably saying, well, good Lord, when you gonna start? Because the last time, like I said, I was on video was back in December of last year, and here it's July now. You know, and the reason why I've been kind of like taking little breaks is because I'm hoping that my kids or most of my kids will be able to come on Facebook and watch my story, like watch all the videos that I have made, talking to them, right? And I'm kind of like just doing this thing really, really slow. So, I want to make sure they have watched everything that I put on Facebook. And so, like, I'm just trying to, just do it kind of slow, take these breaks and then come back. And yeah, I haven't did a video like this since, like I said, since December of last year. So that was, okay, January, February, March, April, May, June. So yeah, it's been 6 months since the last time I did a video. Okay. Yeah, so I want to make sure my kids are watching my videos and, tuning in as I share my story. And so I'm just not wanting to rush into, each decade of my life. Like, I don't want to rush into sharing each decade. What is my necklace here? Let me see if I got my necklace right. Wow. Now, it's like when you be on camera like this, you got to make sure everything is right. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but, you just got to make sure, everything is okay. Okay, so, I do have, so in this clip, I'm not going to try to run it too long, but before I'm done, I probably will have done like maybe 2 or 3 clips. This is not going to be clips where I'm going into the third decade of my life. Oh, sorry, but it's not. Right now, I just want to talk about, give y'all some updates about what's been going on as far as me and my third child. Because like I was sharing before, she's been like kind of in and out of my life. These past few years, 4 years. Let's see, 2015. Oh yeah, but she's been in and out of my life for the past 40 years now, since 2015. If y'all want to get caught up and learn about the things I've been talking about, things I've been sharing, just get on here and I got most of my story public for the whole world to see. Okay, and So yeah, if you want to get caught up, just kind of go back and just find out what's going on. Uh, but yeah, this video is going to be more of me talking about, giving y'all updates, how I've been doing, you know, how I've been doing as far as getting along with my third daughter. Okay. Um, it's not been good, y'all. It's not been good at all. Um, as I've already shared, I'm dealing with an estranged daughter. Uh, it's like we have this estranged type of relationship, you know, because like I said before, I never raised her or any of my kids for that matter. I'm going to move this video up a little bit because I'm going to be, working on my nails here as I talk. But, so yeah, let me recap a little bit. The last time I was around my daughter was August 4th of 2018. And if y'all go back and look at some of my videos, I actually captured the last time me and my third child, when we were together, when she was actually here at the house. The last time I saw her was August the 4th of 2018. Oh, this blue is so pretty. Look at this, y'all. Shout out to Brandis. She's a new friend that I had made in real time. Shout out to Brandis. She's a lot younger than me. She's about 29 years old. But let's see. How I met Brandis was, yes, Brandis, I'm about to talk about you. How I met Brandis was, she used to be my nurse aide because I had recently signed up to get a nurse aide to come and help me in my home. Because as some of you already know, let me see, I think I have shared about this before. I have a lot of leg and back problems, and sometimes it's just hard for me to, walk up the steps with groceries and things like that. Sometimes it's hard for me to do, regular house duties or housework. Like clean, reach up and try to change curtains and things like that. Sometimes it's hard, to even just step on a step stool to get way up, to the ceiling. Sometimes I have to just like I have a ceiling fan, for example. I'm gonna tilt this up to the ceiling fan. Like sometimes it's let's see if you can see it. Yeah, like sometimes just to get up there and clean off the ceiling fan is a challenge for me. So I signed up to get a nurse's aide, and her name is Brandis. Now, right now, Brandis is not my nurse's aide anymore because I requested to get somebody else from a different company because the company that Brandis works for, they couldn't find anybody to give me more hours. I'm looking for somebody to come in and help me at least 6 hours a day for like two days a week. So shout out to Brandis. Me and her became very good friends, and I told her, I said, just because you're not coming over here as my nurse said, I said, because when she used to come over here, we used to talk and just talk about life and like sort of what I'm doing right now here for y'all. And we just became good friends like that because we both can relate to each other, you know. And it's very nice to be able to relate to somebody. I mean, like she's been over here and I've shared my story with her, and shared about my kids and the struggle of trying to get along with my own kids and things like that. And she's kind of, she goes through some things in her life, but just kind of like different situations. But I just I like to I just I love chatting with her. She's almost like a daughter to me that I never had too as well. Yes, Brandis, I said you're like a daughter I've never had. you know, uh, she was just over here yesterday, and she came over. I asked her could she come over and take me to the grocery store, and she came over. You know, and so I just want to say thanks. I want to say to Brandis, yes, thanks a lot for that because that really meant a lot to me. It's like I have uh, 5 kids out there in the world, and all 5 kids, they know where I'm at, they know where I stay, and I can't even get not even one to come over here and help me like that. But I sit here on videos and I still try to reach them, doing these video diaries, and I'm still here, and I want to tell my kids, yes, I messed up in the past, I didn't raise y'all, but I'm still here and I'm still willing, to be there for y'all. Um, you know, but I always tell them, also, you know, that I'm not drinking or smoking weed or drinking or anything like that. And I try to tell them that, if you're going to come around me, that's something that you can't bring in my house. I don't want you to smell like alcohol or anything like that. Um, so, but my third child, she has actually been coming around me off and on in real time. She has stayed with me. She moved in here with me uh, 2015, and it's just been off and on. Like I was saying before, we have an estranged relationship. It's like I'm trying to catch up from all the years that I wasn't there for her or for my kids. And um, sometimes I'm gonna say this as well because I know she's gonna be watching me. Sometimes, I will get angry with her when I find out that she is communicating with certain family members. I'm just gonna say certain family members because I don't want to say anybody's name for privacy reasons. But if you go back and watch some of my videos, you'll be able to catch on who I'm talking about because I actually say their names and things like that. Yeah, I got a very interesting story to tell, Um, so yeah, so sometimes I get angry with like for example, my third daughter, and like I said, for privacy reasons, I'm not going to say her name, but like we will fall out because um, I'm doing my nails, y'all, while I'm talking to y'all. Sometimes we will fall out because if I find out that she's been communicating with the family, the same ones that's been trying to make me and her relationship bad because, now I don't know if they're doing it right now today, but I know in the past, just a year ago when I started actually sharing my story on Facebook. You know, my sister that's under me, you know, and this was just like over a year ago, and she had came on Facebook. We were fighting on Facebook, and she said some awful, nasty things about me, and actually lied on me. And that's all I'm going to say about that, y'all. I'm just recapping, you know, a little bit. But if you want to know what was said and how we fell out and everything, you have to go back and watch the video. Um, so anywho, you know, me and my third child will fall out because, you know, I'll tell her, you know, if you're going to, well, let me go back. I always tell my daughter, my third child, I mean, I'll get so angry with her when she mentions them or they're texting back and forth on Facebook because I'm so angry. I'm really angry at the family, but I get angry at her because I'm trying to let her know sometimes family is not in your best interest. You know, sometimes being around toxic family members or friends can get in the way of me and her trying to rebuild on our relationship. See, I'm trying to rebuild with my daughter or my kids. And, you know, I know that my family has spoken badly about me. They have actually wrote comments under my video in the past and said bad things about me even today. Like over about a let me see, the last time somebody wrote something, like my family members wrote something bad up under my video, that was just like, oh my. Like, it might have been like, it wasn't even a year ago, you know. But the very first time was over a year ago. And like I said, you know, you have to go back and watch the videos to see what I'm actually talking about. And so, yes, I would get very angry, you know, when I see that she's chatting with them because I'm like, how dare you? The way I be feeling, like I'm telling my daughter, how dare you communicate with these people when they have spoken badly about me. And there was even one incident where her cousin actually tried to fight me or jump me because she thought I had said something about her on Facebook. And I talk a lot about that as well. Uh, on Facebook, I got videos that I uploaded that I talk about this. And I'm looking at my daughter and saying, how dare you want to even associate yourself with people that has tried to hurt your mother? You know, so I just get angry about it, you know, and I'll fly off the mouth and I'll curse her out, things like that. Uh, as y'all have seen on my page, I even uploaded some text messages that I had sent her yesterday because I'm trying to tell her like just put yourself in my shoes. I try to tell her like if 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 somebody was trying to jump her in the family or outside of the family, would I keep going around them? Would I keep communicating with them? No. I try to tell her like if somebody was trying to hurt you, I am not going to want to go around them people. And I damn sure ain't going to want to send text messages to them and be friends with them on Facebook and let her see it. And I was trying to tell my daughter this the other day. You know, we fell out about it. fell out about it, and you know. So, but anywho, y'all, I don't mean to be rambling on. Uh, I'm not going to start. I'm not starting my next decade of my life in this video clip. But like I said earlier, I do still want to give more updates. Okay, I still want to give more updates, and I'm going to cut this video because it has ran 30 minutes, and I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm going to start another video here in a few minutes, and I'm actually going to let y'all hear, you know, the call when my third child. I haven't seen my third child since last year, okay, and then she's just now contacting me the other day, and the reason why I hadn't heard from her in all these months or whatever is because she was locked up. Yes, y'all, again. I mean, this child been locked up for like 3 times or so that I know of since 2015. Yes. So when I start the next video clip, I'm going to play, you know, when she called me a couple days ago, and I'm going to let y'all see how it was sour from there. We only talked like 3 times these past couple days. And, you know, we fell out this last time because I seen her chatting with her aunt, which is my sister, the one that has always disliked me, hated me, the one that have accused me of things, and the one that, you know, she'll go around and tell my other sibling. Like I actually have a video right here on Facebook where I captured talking to another sibling of mine. See, my mom had 7 kids, but I actually got a video of, I captured another sister of mine telling me that my other sister said that I was still using drugs and drinking, and that was false, and that was a lie. This is another reason why I told my daughter, my third child, you know, it's not going to work. If you're going to try to rebuild with me and you're still going around the people that are trying to tear me down, then it's going to be hard for me to deal with my daughter or just even have a relationship with her. And that's why I get so angry, like, because I'm looking at my daughter, like, I'm telling her what's going on in the videos or when I talk to her, you know, but it's like she don't care, you know. So I'm like, okay, if you don't care about somebody else lying on me and trying to tear me down, well, you know, what is that saying? What is that saying, you know? So anywho, y'all, I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to let y'all hear when she called me the other day asking for money and all this. And we fell out last year in August about the same thing. And we still haven't resolved that, you know. Another thing we always fall out about, me and my daughter, is because I tell her, you know, if you want to be in my life, we must do the counseling thing. I said, but if you don't want to go to counseling with me, go to counseling for yourself. You'll hear in the phone calls that you'll hear in the recording also. I asked her, was she going to counseling? Okay, and she said no. You'll also hear that she did say she stopped using drugs and drinking. Uh, well, she had no choice when she went to jail from January of this year up until June. She had no choice but to stay clean. But she said when she got out, uh, from June of this year to current, she claimed that she haven't used, you know. Um, but I don't really know that because I'm not around her in real time. I haven't been around her since last year. Last year, okay. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna let y'all hear when she called me about a couple days ago. You know, trying to ask me could I pay her phone bill and asking me for money when we haven't seen each other. You know, um, also you also hear when I asked her, well, have you been watching any of the videos that I made for you, trying to communicate with you, telling you what's going on? She told me no, but she wants to ask me for money. So I'm going to cut this short, and I'll be back. I'll be right back to play the recording so y'all can hear it. Um, I also want to. I also will have a topic. Um, the topic will be like how can you communicate with your siblings. Like I've always wanted to do a topic like that. I'm trying to reach my own kids. Because I see me and my third child, we have a problem with communication. So I want to come back and do a topic on that. How do you communicate with your kids to have a better relationship? You know, I've also brought this up to my daughter so many times. And you'll hear in the recordings when I play them in the next video, you'll hear that either me or her or both are lacking in that area. I mean, I understand what communication means, but there's a lot that I don't know. And so that's what I'm going to do in the next video. I want to talk a lot more about that, and try to let her know that yes, this is the reason why we fall out too. Because every time we talk, just to give you an example, every time me and her talk, she'll say something like, well, or she'll cut me off and say, well, I gotta go. We'll only be talking on the phone for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And she'll say, well, I gotta go. When she sees the argument is getting kind of stressful for her or whatever. And so when I talk to her again or something, I said, well, why did you cut me off like that when I asked you a question? You know, she'll say, well, I irritate her. And then she'll say, well, I ain't trying to hear it. You know, it's almost like, she's selfish. That's what a selfish person does. You know, you listen to me, you listen to me, you listen to me, but I don't want to hear nothing you have to say. That's what I'm getting from her, you know? So, let me take a little small break. I'll be right back. Stay tuned for more of Tell the Truth or Shame the Devil. Be right back.